Welcome back to Coin Sense and Nonsense. Today, it's a look back at our favorite coins of 2020 before we get too far afield here in 2021. So, we kind of changed our style from collecting or acquiring like mostly bullion type coins to constitutional collectible type stuff this year. So, silver spot price helped do that, and just my own interest in collecting history. So there's more than five here, but I'm going to chip it down to the top five, but some of these deserve honorable mention. So let's get on with it. All right, so first up is one I've shown recently on a Toner Tuesday. So this is my number five coin. It's that 1944 quarter with the fire toning on the reverse. And just love this coin, and wasn't really looking to add a Washington quarter, but this one caught my eye and obviously had to grab it. So definitely qualifies as one of my top five pickups of 2020. In MS66, the PCGS price guide has it at only $40. It's not an expensive coin, and that's not really the criteria for my top five list. Is not value or anything. It's more what's important to me or what I enjoy looking at or having. So, but the MS67, it jumps up to $300 value. So that is the, I believe the top pop. Oh no, MS67 Plus is the top pop, and the price on that one is $3,000. So, yeah. So I'm happy with this. There's a lot of leeway there. It's definitely not a $40 coin with color like this. So happy to have it. The population actually in MS66, there's 1,061 like this, and there's 163 graded higher. So on with number four, the 1854 Quarter Eagle, and I love this. Obviously, it's top four. It's number four in my top five, and I hadn't intended on getting gold coins at this stage of my collecting career, but I started a series called Dead Denominations where I got things like the half cent, the half dime, 3 cent piece, things like that. And I wasn't going to include gold because, like, the $4 gold is ridiculous. So, but when I saw a chance to pick up this Quarter Eagle, there was a decent deal on it. Oh, speaking of the Eagle, there was a decent deal on it, so I had to. And so now I have a thing for these. I'll be adding to this collection as well at some point. So this is my number four coin. Um, so this one, the current value is $730 at MS62. And this is one of those cusp coins. I like to collect the grade right on the edge of the affordability or whatever. So um, in MS63, it jumps up to $1,200. So that kind of puts it out of reach for gold. You know, for when you figure start looking at the value per ounce and whatnot. So anyway, you can't really consider that with coins like this, but you start to wonder at 1,200. Anyway, getting off track here. So anyway, beautiful coin. Love the design. So there are 72 in this grade, and there are 123 graded higher by PCGS. So there's 596,000 minted of these, or a little over that, 596, 258, and it's number four. All right, brings us to coin three, and it's the Seated Liberty half dime from 1860. This is the 1860 O. And it's a MS64 and got the bean. And there's our mint mark there down below. Beautiful coin. Love this with the color on both sides. So had to be a top 5 coin for me. And so this one is kind of an inspirational coin as well. I'm going to be collecting a lot of the different New Orleans coins because of my reading into the history of this coin. This was the last of the coins minted, or last of the half dimes minted at the New Orleans Mint. The Civil War broke out there in 1861, and the New Orleans Mint changed hands actually for a period, and there was some minting done there for the Confederacy and whatnot, but this was the last of the half dimes, like I said, minted there, and so just a very cool coin. So I do like the Seated Liberty design. I wasn't so keen on it at first because I really only had small, it's hard to appreciate on a small coin like this. And have you noticed my coins are getting progressively smaller here as the list goes on. But anyway, once I started looking at the Seated Liberty halves, man, you can really appreciate the design more on the larger format or larger denomination. So this one, book value is about $5.25, and that's again the MS64. Another one of those kind of cusp coins, the MS65, I almost said 64. MS65 jumps up to like $9.75. Yeah. And so there's 41 graded higher of this. The population is 56. So not too shabby. So, and CAC liked it, so that's cool too. So anyway, very cool coin, and let's get on to number 2. Right, and here is number 2. And so this is another one from the Dead Denominations series, and look at that cool toning. Just love that right there at about 3 o'clock on the edge of the star. So this is a Type 3 3-cent silver, and it's an 1862 over 1. So this is the over date, and they're not, super rare or anything like that, but I thought it was kind of cool, and I loved the color on this, and it seems like the Trimes have a tendency to get some nice color when they do tone up, and this side is cool in its own right, but it's not the reason we're here. This is the reason. And so some of you have probably seen this coin in my Dead Denominations series. I think this was the second coin, I believe. And I just fell in love with the toning, especially the it's called the ornament, but where that diamond is, just with the blue. I'm trying to get decent lighting here. It's a little bit late in the day, but the other cool thing about these 3-cent silvers, you can see it's got like kind of clashing. That's the shield coming through. These things are so thin that you can see the other side. Ooh. This is my number 2 entry, and I just love it. So, what's number 1? Number 1 is also part of my Dead Denomination set, but this one is the 1872 proof 3-cent nickel. And always was one of those oxymorons there. A 3-cent nickel would, but I've come to really appreciate this design, and having the proof did it, I think. Just the way it kind of jumps out there, the contrast of the device and the field. So This is my top coin because it is a cameo proof, 1872, and I could not pass up an opportunity to have something as special as this. There aren't all that many minted, I believe 950, and to get one that was graded cameo proof, I thought I have to. Oh. And so just love the Roman numerals. The 3-cent silver also has Roman numerals, but they're kind of lost in the sea. Lost in the sea? You know what I mean. But anyway, so this has got just a really simple design, but it's just so striking with the nice field and everything. That makes this my number one for 2020. So let's take a look at some of the other coins that might get honorable mention. All right, so there's a few left here, and I had them out for a reason, and so one of the dead denominations spawned a trade dollar purchase. I like the 20-cent, and I just love the design of the 20-cent, and even though the dollar isn't a dead denomination, I had to pick up a trade dollar. So there's my entry. The 1875 is S is kind of the common one, but still pretty darn cool. Oh, and we got to show the eagle, right? Yeah. So another one is the 2-cent piece, and so that also was in my dead denominations. And so I got an 1865, and it's a red-brown, and really cool coin. Love it, but just didn't quite make the top pop. And then I did start to collect a Hawaii set, and so both of these are among my top. These are Barber design coins, and that alone makes them very, very special. So I'll be adding the quarter and the dollar at some point, hopefully here in 2021. So those are among the top. And then Poor Man Stack sent me a cool one for Christmas. This is a 1956D, and I love these Annex coins. He's got a cool collection of different Annex, and I love the fact that he's sharing it with me, so that's very special to me. And also special, Silver Surfer pulled a W from his coin roll hunting, and so this is the Tall Grass Prairie, and so happy to have one of those from my buddy. So thanks so much for watching Coin Sense and Nonsense. And here's a quick little last moment review. And until next time, bye-bye.